Hey everyone, I'm Angela Frazier. There are moments in this life when the veil between heaven and earth feels so thin. And for me, that moment came on a Saturday morning. Normally, I get up at 4:30 a.m. for prayer at church, and I leave my house by 7:30. But on this particular morning, I was awakened at 4:22. I felt strongly that I needed to stay home instead of going to prayer. So I reset my alarm for 7 and I went back to sleep. When I woke up, I checked my phone and saw 2 messages from Logan. The first one came just after 4:30. It said, "Come talk to me, Mama." The second one came just before 7 a.m. It said, "I had a religious experience. I talked to both sides. Scary." I believe he meant a spiritual experience. I ran to his house, and when I saw him, he looked so sick. Just 2 days earlier, he thought he had a stomach bug and said he'd be fine by Saturday. He really wasn't worried about it at all. I asked what happened, and he said, "I think I overdosed on Tylenol PM." And then he described something that shook me to the core. He said, "The devil and his demons had me surrounded, and the devil kept saying, 'You're not worthy.'" But then he looked at me and said something I'll never forget. "God's angels came and fought for me, Mama." Can you believe that? God's angels fought for me? And I said, "Yes, sweetie, I believe that with all my heart." I believe Logan had a near-death experience that night. And God, in His mercy, gave us 7 more days to spend with my sweet Logan. 7 sacred days to love Him, hold Him, pray over Him, and say goodbye. Logan always feared dying alone, but God made sure he didn't. He was surrounded by love, by family, and by heaven itself. That evening, Logan was taken to the emergency room, and 7 days later, he went home to be with the Lord. If this story touched your heart, I invite you to follow me on Instagram and Facebook as I continue sharing Logan's beautiful journey home, a story of angels, faith, and God's unshakable presence in the middle of our deepest pain. With love always, me, Angela, and my sweet son, Logan.